Good morning, CS. Once again, I welcome you. I hope you all are good, doing good. Okay, you might have finished the chapter function. You might have seen in book revised. Many of you have told me to do once again file handling. One part of the file handling already I discussed, that is text files, and binary file I had not discussed. So once again I am discussing the file handling from again beginning, because this is a very important chapter. Most of the questions in board will be based on this. Okay, and your whole Python programming is based on this. Okay, so let us start this file handling once again. So first I'm going to show you your syllabus, your book for this one. Here you see this is NCERT book. You can have this one from internet. You download NCERT book. We are going to follow NCERT book, and of course some side books will be there in this one this time. You can purchase any writer book, okay, or what in 11 you have purchased, that same part you purchase in class 12, but at the same time you should follow the NCERT. Its e-file is there available. If not, then I can give it to you. You reply back to me. Okay, done. So let's start this file handling chapter. Okay, so here you see let me start this yeah, data file handling. This is the chapter name. Okay, so here we will create file, we work in a file, and we are going to print the output in a file. Understand? So these are the basic here. Understand the importance of data file, understand how standard input and output function works, distinguish between text and binary file, open and closing file, read and write data. Okay, so let us start this one. So what is a file? Can you tell me? Yeah, something you are storing, something you are saving is a file, or either you can say that everything in a computer system is a file. Okay, everything, whatever thing you are storing, from a picture, from a text, from a letter, from a movie, okay, from mm, music, etc., everything is a file what you are saving. Okay, anything you are saving with a file name and having some sort of extension is known as what? A file. Here also you can check it out here. A file, here you can see here, a file, a file is a, let me rectify this. This is, let me check the marker. Yeah, this is good. Here you see a file, that is a data file, is a name place on disk where a sequence of related data is stored. Hard drive, a particular location in a hard drive will be reserved by a file. And do you know in hard drive what are the technique to write or to burn a data? It's circular or spiral? It's spiral. So definitely there are circular tracks reserved for that file, is it? So file should have a name. Okay, basics, we should open a file, we should read the data from a file, we should write the data from a file, we should close the file. These all we are going to learn. Okay, first creating a file, okay, then traversing the file. Creating means what? A new file you are going to create. Traversing means what? File is already there, you require to traverse from starting till end. Appending the file, appending means what? File is there and you want to update, then data will go after that, after the previous one, that is appending. This is appending the data file. Okay, then inserting data, inserting data in a file, deleting data in a file, creating a copy, you're doing a cut copy paste, these all things. So these all things we have to learn. Updating a data file, is it? So these all one by one I am going to let you know, and this is a major chapter, so I am going to continue this one in this July also and in August also. Till this top all the topics will be clear for you, and we are going to learn this all things in systematic way. Okay, so here you see there are two type of files supported in Python. Number one is text file and number second is what? Binary file. Okay, so what is text file and binary file? So here you see this NCERT book you take and you refer. Okay, everything is given here in that. I had prepared a notes for you. Okay, so let me show you that notes, and its PDF also I'll give it to you. This notes already I had given, I had shown in the first session. Is it? So why we need a data file? To store data file in organized manner, to store data permanently, to access the data faster. Searching data is much more easy to modify data later on. That's why I need a file. Okay, so what is a file? Again, it is written here: a file is a sequence of byte on the disk. Permanent storage, where a group of related data is stored. File is created for permanent storage. Yeah. What we are going to keep for future, we should make a file and then keep it up. Okay, so here you see in Python, file handling consists of following three steps. Opening the file, you need to open the file first. Okay, here you see open the file, processing the file to read and write operation, closing the file. Is it? So we require to open the file, we require to process, either we can read or we can write, close the file. Here you see this one, there are two types of file. This will learn nicely, understand, try to understand. Text file. What is text file? A file whose content can be viewed as text editor. Any text editor, a very common on Notepad you say. So something you are going to open in Notepad is a text file. Okay, so a file you are creating from Notepad, that same file you are going to create from Python now. Okay, is known as text file. A text file is simply a sequence of ASCII or Unicode characters. Okay, Python program content written in text editor are some of the example of the text file: .txt, .rtf, .csv, comma separated value, the very common one nowadays. All the projects are being done in this one, CSV. I'm going to let you know. Rather, come back here, binary file. Binary file stored in the same way in the memory, but here exes are different. MP3, image file, video file. Nowadays many files are there from internet, all are in binary form. Okay, so these all things, apart from text, whatever you are storing is going to binary file. So both we are going to learn. Okay, one by one we see, but before that I need that you should make these small theories and concept clear. Try to have some book, try to read from it. Okay, class 11 what book you have purchased, same part you purchase in class 12, next part, and NCERT, download it out and try to find out. Okay, and this its PDF also I'll supply to you. Okay, you can read these notes, and these notes neatly and nicely to be written in your computer science copy. Now here means I had given here difference between text file and binary file. So you can read one by one. Text file, bits represent character, bits represent custom data. Custom data can be anything. Okay, nowadays you are seeing password, fingerprint, password is there. So that fingerprint, password, how to store and where to store. Where to store, it will go in hard drive, but in what form it will go? It will go in binary form. Okay, less prone to corrupt data as change reflect. Here you see, can be easily and can easily get corrupted on even a single change. Very simple. So then again you see store, plain text file, can store different types of audio, text, image in a single file. Okay, then again you see widely used format open in any text editor. Most TXT and RTF use extension to the text. Developed for an application and can be opened. Nowadays in internet you are seeing that different customized file is there, and for that a separate editor is there. You have to download a separate editor for opening that document. Okay, so that is binary file. So let first we are going to mastering in the text file first, that we'll go to the binary file. Okay, now in file handling, opening and closing, you see how you can open the file and how you can close the file. You read all these things nicely. I'll give you the PDF form, nicely you can read. After this video I am going to supply this PDF also to you. And here you see, this is important, to open a function, open function for file handling. The very first thing that you have to open your file. Okay, for that you require to have a file object. Like you're not taking integer x, character x, like that, a variable type. So here you are going to take file object type, any name you can have. xyz pqr, like that. And then the function name here is what? Open function. Okay, this is the function open. Here file name will be there. Then access mode, either you want to read, whether you want to write, whether you want to append, whether you want to read and write, both these all things access mode will be there. Then buffering means what? It will come from hard drive to memory or not. Okay, so that, so these all things I am going to show you one by one. Here you see file name of the file enclosed in double quote. This name should always go here in what? Double quote. Okay, with extension file name dot extension, file name you write here and then extension you write here. Then access mode, here determine what kind of operation perform, like read and write. Okay, then buffering, for no buffering sets to 0, for buffering set to 1. No problem is there. This buffering we will see when you are very easily you are writing codes, programming codes for file, then I am going to teach you this buffering. Okay, here you see again, you see some modes are there, very nicely you check it out, very easy to recall and remember. When you write R means what? Read only. It sets the file pointer at the beginning of the file and it is a default mode. If you write R, then the file pointer will go to the beginning and you can read only, you can't modify. RB is for binary file, same thing, read binary. R plus means what? You can read and write text file. RB plus means what? Read and write in binary file. W for writing only, WB for binary writing. Very simple to understand. Wherever B is there, it is for binary file, and wherever B is not there, it is for text file. Then again you see W plus read and write, WB plus binary file, A for appending, AB for binary appending, A plus for both read and write, AB plus mode, what is that? Read and write for binary, appending for binary, is it? So this you recall it out, you write in the copy and recall it out, these all modes of a file. Okay, so now here you see basic text file operations: opening and closing, reading and writing, manipulating of data, appending of data in a text. Yes, I am going to show you one by one these all things. Now I am going to ideally, and then I can show it to you. I haven't gone to the here file, I am not taking a file, I am simply typing a program here. See how to write a program. Okay, I am taking a variable. Let's suppose I had taken a variable x equal to, this is object variable, I am going to write here open. Then I had given a file name. Let's suppose I am giving a file name. File name is, let's suppose, biodata na, biodata dot txt. I will open this one in read mode or write mode or append mode. Just guess. If I am going to write read mode here, then error will issue because this file is already not there till now, it's not created. Then how to read? Write mode, if you are going to write write mode, then write mode is going to create the file for you for writing, understand? And append mode, file is already there, you need to open it and then appending will be done. So here what I should write here, yeah, write mode. So this write mode will create the file. Are you getting me? This bio.txt will go in the Python shell directory, C drive, where you have stored Python. There you go and see it out, bio.txt. I am going to press enter key. So now you see my file bio.txt being created. Which mode is there? Write mode is there, and then I had opened it out. Very simple, done. Now in order to write data, okay, many methods are there. You want to write one line, you want to write multiple line, okay, you want to write numerical value, but one thing you remember, everything should be converted to text, then you be able to write. Are you getting me? So for that we are going to use write, but write should go with this variable x. Now I am writing x here, my file variable x dot, just wait for some time, this should come x dot write. You just check it out here, write. I am going to press this write, then I am going back here. Then in double quote I am going to write here, what is that? Name ABC Kumar. Your favorite, is it? Okay. And here one more thing, very important to learn. Text file, each line should enclose with a very special character known as end of line, EOL character, that is go to new line. So you manually you have to supply it out. Okay, slash, and you have to give this one ABC Kumar, name ABC Kumar will go in one line, then the file will store next data in the second line. So I'm going to press enter key. See, 18 characters stored in the file biodata. Again I'm writing x dot write next line. Why next line? Because slash and I had given, is that next line. Now here you see again I'm writing here class, then I am writing here 12, then slash and done. So 12 characters inputted. Again I am writing here x dot write, then again I am writing here section, then here I am writing here section A, then I am writing here slash and go to new line, is that? Then again one more x dot write, I am writing here, what is that? Next one is school name, what is that? Holy Cross School. Okay, then slash and so how many line I had entered here? I had entered here 1 line, 2 line, 3 line, 4 line, each having separate characters. So write method is going to input single line, right? So you can write multiple line by using one more method that is known as write line. Okay, it is going to store sequence. So that also I'm going to show it to you now. Suppose I want that this all things will go in a sequence only. Okay, in one line I want to write, then sequence. What is sequence? Sequence is a list or not? So you have to prepare a list of the sequence and then you can have a write line. So I'm going to show it to you after this one. See the next method in single line how you can write. I am going to create, let's suppose y. I'm going to create here, let's suppose y is the list name, and I am going to create here, let's suppose I'm going to create the first name I'm giving BCD Kumar. Okay, same thing. Then I am writing a slash and then comma, then I am writing a 12, then slash and then comma, then I am writing here section B, then slash and list. You know, list you are learning class 11, so I am preparing that list. Then I am writing here Holy Cross School. This name and all things I had not written. You write name and all things on, so it's time consuming. So I had prepared a list. Now what I'm going to write here, see x dot, I see x dot, you wait for some time. Then again R for read, you see read lines. Read line is here, not read, I want write lines. Na, we are not reading, we are writing. Write lines. Okay, so what the write lines? At the same time I am going to supply a sequence. Done. So I had supplied a sequence, so that is then Now what I need to do here, after making all these things, can you just print a message, print, okay, then in that print message here, that mm, I'm writing data, you're getting this type of message like that, data return to the file successfully. See, you are getting data returned successfully. Right? Then you require to close this. This is simply I had given that you are going to get a message. Then I need to close this one. So x dot close. Either write like this if you are sure, or x dot, you wait for some time, close. This close I am going to call the close. So data being closed. So just to check it out what we did. What is that? This is the file name we have created with what function? Open function. It is going to take a file name, and this is the writing mode. Okay, you can configure this from here. This is the writing mode, read mode. I taken here, yeah, this file object, file name, open. This is the file name. This is variable name, file variable name, open. Access mode, then buffering. Three things. Okay, that's it. Now what is that here? After that, again we are writing one line, first line, second line. See, this is end of line character. In text file, each line should end with end of line character. So when you're typing something, it went here, and after that automatically things are going here or not. So by default the operating system is putting here, what is that, /n, end of line character. So you'll be able to see that how many lines are there in my file. There are 6 lines, 7 line, 8 line, like that. So that is why it is required to give. Okay, so I written here 4 lines. I can do that same thing in single line also. I had created y equal to this one, 1 2 3 4. I had prepared a list, and I am putting here with right line. Right line always will take a list to be written. List, this and date, dictionary, and all things are there. Somebody told me to revise dictionary once again, so that also I am going to do. Dictionary, list, and all things once again I am going to show you. Nothing to worry first, but concentrate here first. Here you see, then I had given a message, then I need to close the file. So this is done. What the file name? biodata.txt. Now how to read this? Okay, that I'm going to show it to you how to read this. For reading here, I require to see, I can open here also. Again I'm writing here x equal to open. See, it all will take time. You need not to copy because you need to practice. Okay, done. So see, now what is that? I had opened the file in what mode? Read mode. Done. So now I am going to read one by one. Here also 2 types are there. Either you can read single line or character here, or you can read lines, characters or line. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to, let's suppose a is equal to, see, x dot read number of characters in the first line. Suppose I want 3 characters only, so that 3 characters will go in a. Then I'm going to write here print a. See, NAM. Here you check first 3 NAM, and 3 character is coming. So read is going to print characters, number of characters. Now after reading this one, your cursor is now here. Your cursor is here. If once again, if I am going to give here a is equal to x dot read, again I am going to give 3 here, and then again I am going to have a print a. Then what is coming? It is not coming NAM. Very big logic lies here. Try to understand. once printing NAM 1 2 3, your cursor is blinking here now, and now from here it will be counted, not from the beginning. So now from here 1 2 3 characters, so this 3 will be printed. Like that we will read character by character. Are you getting me? Yeah. So now I am going to open this one in separate IDE. Sorry. Here I am going, I have a new file. Now here I am going to type a program. Okay, how to read the lines. So I am going to give this one here. Okay, in what form? Read form. Done. So now read mode, you know, READ, read, number of characters. Now I am going to show you lines, how to have a lines. So first of all I need a variable. Let's suppose y is the variable, y is equal to x dot read line. Read line is going to return the total number of lines. Here you see read line, LINE, not lines, read line. So this is going to return how many lines are there. Done. So 1 line, 2 line, 3 line, and now I can have a any loop or like that. What I'm making a loop for, how many lines are there in y. So I'm going to write here see one thing more, x is what? X is your file variable, is it? And after that again here lines, for I'm writing here for line in, line is, it's going to print a line in y. How many lines are there in y? What to do here? You require to print line. Okay, then I need to have a close x dot close. Okay, let me run this and see. I am going to save this one. Here you see first is name, then ABC Kumar. Why it is coming like this? I had not given here comma, end is equal to, every time going to new line, end is equal to, I am going to give a double quote here. See, name ABC Kumar, first line, second line, third line. Okay, so here we go. I am going to make here but it is coming only one line, so I think read line is going to return a single line, and one more, I think, yeah, read lines, then it is going to return total number of lines. Let's see later on it. Yeah, read line is going to return, yeah, now whole file is coming. Yeah, here you see one more thing. Yeah, two things are there. Here you just check x dot, okay, coming read. Here it's read line, it is going to return the first line, single line. Okay, now here you go read lines, it is going to return whole file, your whole file will go read lines. So I'm going to have a read lines. So here you check it out. I'd open in read mode. This y is here, y x dot read line. So how many lines are there? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. So in y what is there? In y what is there? 8. So for line, line is a keyword here, it is going to print the line. For line in y, each line, so till 8 line it is not going to have, it is going to print this line from where? From this biodata. This line, you remember this line keyword, understand? One line, this is one line, 2 line, 3 line, 4 line, like that it is going to have. Yeah, it's clear. Okay, so now in this one only we can modify here. Suppose you've been asked to find that how many lines are there in this file. So print how many lines are there in this file. Now you can't do so here very easily. How many lines are there? uh, Here I am not going to give this. Why? Then I'm going to write here print there are y lines in the file bio data. Just a minute. Yeah, it is printing here lines. So each line is going to, it is printing the data in that line. It is not counting, so I need to count it first, nah? So that same thing I'm writing here. For lines in, what is that, y, I am going to take a variable here. Let's suppose c is equal to 0. Count till now 0 line, till it is going to get line here. Then I'm writing c is equal to c plus 1. Done. So nothing to do till it is going to get line. For line in y, how many lines are there? Then I am going to print here how many lines are there, c. Okay, just run the module. Just see, check, there are 8 lines in the file biodata. Done. So like this way you can make the program. This one is also same thing, correct. Here this is 8 lines now. It is printing all the 8 lines. This is first 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. See, everything end of line. See, it is written there in your file or not, end of line. But here you are not finding that end of line coming. It is coming in a separate line. You see like this, computer system is going to see like this is the internal representation of the file, right? So okay, and that one we have manipulated to count it out. There are 8 lines in the given file, right? So here you go. This is the, you can say this is a program to read the total number of lines in a program, right? So yeah, now in this one only, suppose we say that what is that, print the line which will start from B. Let's suppose we have to print the line only which will start from B. So we have only one line, na, BCD Kumar here. So we have to make this program in such a way that it is going to print only that line which will start from B. So what we are going to do? So here you see it is not counting. I am removing. I am counting all the lines. Y is going to carry all the lines. Then what I am going to write here, for line in Y, okay, it is going to run each line. Then I am going to write here, if this line 0, first place 0. Here you see this one. Just see nicely, good concept I am giving to you here. This first one, for each line, what the index value. See array and list concept in class 11. So this is the index value 0. Okay, for this class this is the index value 0 here, like that. So here it is going to check that if line at 0, each line, what the position, 0th position is equal to what I told, B, na, capital V. Okay, do check. So it is going to check for each line, first character it is going to check. If it is coming 0, then it is going to print the line, print what it is going to print, it is going to print that line what is coming in the loop. Okay, done. And I am going to remove this print b close. Hopefully, let's see. Yeah, just check it out. There are two lines. See, check here, BCD Kumar one line, and this B is section B, this is second line, so both are coming, BCD Kumar and this B. Just check, it is coming. So what we did here, this try to understand this line, that sequence having each um, uh, section. In each section, what is that? Again, list is there, list of characters are there. See, in the first list character, this many characters are there. In the second list, this many characters are there. In the third list, this many characters are there. In the fourth list, this many characters are there. In the fifth one, this many characters are there. Sixth and seventh, and then eighth, this many characters are there. And together this is a list. This is known as, what is that? Y. Like this way it is there. This is the structure. You just check. I am going to show it to you. This is the structure. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, this 8 will go to this Y. Okay, and having each line, each line is this one, 1 2 3 4 5 6. See my drawing looking, I hope you can understand. See, I'm getting okay. And here what we did here, line at index 0. Index 0 is first one, this one where it is coming, B is coming here, so that it is going to print. Again B is coming here, that it is going to print. Are you getting me? So understand by drawing. You got clear? Okay. So see, I had here I had shown you 3 programs. First, to create a file, any file, input the data, then read a file, then in that again we done here total number of lines in a file. Then one more thing I had shown to you here, that searching a line with particular character. Okay, these 4 things you have to do today in hand-on experiment nicely to understand. Then only this file handling is feasible for you, otherwise difficult, guys. Where is my file handling? That, yeah, it is here. Okay, so in this one, these all things we did. Yeah, hand-on experiment. Here you see, create a file, biodata, input name, class, section, roll number, school. Now open in read mode and print the file. This is number 1 you do. Print the total number of lines in the above file. Done so, and you are going to see next, print the line having, print the line starting with B character. You later on you can change, if it is running then you can change. This 3 you do, you try, do, and do reply to me in that WhatsApp group. Although I am not good in WhatsApp, understand, but I am managing for you. Do reply to me, and in that any doubt you are free to ask me doubt in that WhatsApp. Okay, no personal WhatsApp, but in that WhatsApp school what had given to me, that in that you use it for making your query. And I had asked somebody to take initiative that all CS guys are there in that or not. Okay, so this I am giving to Srishti. If you are listening to me, you find it out that all students are there in this group CS or not. Find it out and do reply back to me. Done? Okay, so do have a query, then only I can understand you are understanding or not. I can't see you, I can't see the class. It is difficult, but in that again I am trying to make you understand both theoretically as well as practically also. Okay, so make it clear, and Srishti, what I had given to you, you do the job. Okay guys, so in the next session we are going to see more about this appending a file. This we do continuously, appending a file. Then we are going to create binary file, then we are going to create various different types of programs, how to do in this. Okay, so not to say goodbye, but see you in the next class, and do take care, and do not go out, because I am hearing condition of Bokaro is now running worse. Bokaro, Janamod, and this Validi all areas. Understand? Slowly and gradually, this COVID patients, they are increasing. Okay, and we are suffering from testing. Testing is not being done extensively here, so condition is worse. Protect yourself. Okay. Okay. So that's all for today. See you in the next class. God bless you.